Hello traders and welcome to another video review. Today is Monday, March 2nd, 2026. Let's take a look at the economic calendar for today. On my calendar, I have marked on the medium and high importance data releases. So what do we have here? Plenty of the data releases, as you can see at the beginning of the week. So let's start with Asian session. So company gross profit operating profits from Australia at the level of 5.8%, beating the expectations. Manufacturing PMI data from China, no data here. We got some data from the UK. Nationwide HPI up to 0.3%. German retail sales down from 1.2% to minus 0.9%. Retail sales data in Switzerland down from 2.8 to minus 1.1%. Plenty of the manufacturing PMI data from across the Eurozone. We got the different data releases, different numbers from across Eurozone. As you can see, only I think Switzerland is below the expectations and below the last or previous reading. Manufacturing PMI data from Germany up from 49.1 to 50.9. GDP in Poland, as expected, from 3.8 to 1%, yearly 1% already. Manufacturing PMI data from the Eurozone 50.8, beating the expectations, and global manufacturing PMI data from the UK down from 52 points to 51.7. We got plenty of the speeches, like Bank of Canada Deputy Governor Kosicki will give a speech at 3 o'clock together with the ECB President Christine Lagarde and the German BUA President Joachim Nagel. Then after these speeches, we got the manufacturing PMI data releases at 4 o'clock. ISM manufacturing PMI prices are listed at the same time as well. NPC member Ramsen will give a speech at 4:30, and then we got the latest bunch of data at 5:30. We got Atlanta Fed GDP now, and at 10:45, building consents from New Zealand. So as you can see, most of the data is already done, is already released. So without any further ado, let's switch to the charts. We start with Euro Dollar. For our time frame chart of the euro dollar, showing us breakout below the 1.1766 technical support down towards the level of 1.1704. So the low is 1.1699. This is the next target for our projected target for the downside move. So all of these levels here are now technical resistance levels. As you can see, we are deteriorating even more on the euro dollar, which means that this ABC correction to the downside has not been completed just yet. So let me just remove one of these lines. There you go. So this is the technical, apparently this is the technical support, so let me just leave it like this. Now, very hard roof is built around the level of 1.1827. Might be a problem for the bulls because we got the technical resistance just above it, 1.1839, 1.1835. So this will be the key technical resistance for the bulls. Any breakout above this level is bullish. Otherwise, we should deteriorate even lower. Please notice that this situation here, with this movement to the downside after the data were published, is now quite big, because the swing low from the January 19th on the euro dollar is 1.1578. We are not that far away from the swing low, and this movement to the upside, it is looking bullish, it is looking impulsive. Nevertheless, on the other hand, this situation here as a corrective cycle is too complex and time consuming to be a part of this cycle to the upside, right? Impulsive cycle. So this is not any any part of this upside movement. Something else is cooking here. With this now negative momentum, we should expect more pressure on the euro dollar lower. British pound, the same situation. As far as we can see, the trend line here was a pretty good obstacle for the bulls. We didn't miss a thing here on the cable. Now we are going to obviously change the situation here with the levels. 1.3433 is technical resistance now. This is the level, but it's not respected, so we don't need it anymore. This one is not respected, we don't need it anymore. This one is quite important, so 1.3341 will be the technical support. Let me just leave these levels here. It looks like the market is still under the bearish pressure, negative momentum, only 33 points. So we should expect lower prices on the British pound as well. We just broke below the swing low from the January 19th. Let me just take a look here, a little bit on the left. There you go. In the background, we got this low from the December 17th, 2025, and this is where we hit. So officially, lowest level on the cable right now has been hit. Outlook remains bearish. US dollar versus the Japanese yen keeps climbing higher. We just hit the level of 157.26. If we hit the 157.66, then there is a major breakout. Please notice this momentum. This momentum stays above the level of 50, and it is really strong momentum. There is visible bullish pressure on the US dollar versus the Japanese yen. We are way above the technical support. This technical support has been tested, and we are about to fly higher. It looks like the bulls are up to something. So please keep an eye on the US dollar to the Japanese yen. Any breakout above this zone here, any breakout above the technical resistance is bullish. This yearly high is 159.51. Next for a test if there is a breakout to the upside. Gold, obviously, because of the situation, global situation, of course, geopolitical situation, the gold is flying higher right now, 5,418, and we are very close to the all-time high at 5,600. Almost 5,000, yeah, almost 5,600, right? So please, with this momentum and this bullish pressure, sooner or later we are going to test this all-time high level. Then the next step is obviously a breakout higher. So gold uptrend. S&P 500 is losing the ground, slowly but surely is losing the ground. We just moved below the 100 piece moving average. We hit again the levels below 6,800, local low 6,758, and we ended this move with this hammer candlestick. Nevertheless, there is almost no visible bounce, like it was, for example, here, or like it was here, or like it was here. So maybe something changed a little bit deeply, and we should see some sort of the sell-off later on. Momentum is already negative. There's already increasing bearish pressure on S&P 500. Crude oil, due to the geopolitical situation, crude oil is above the level of 70 right now, local high $75 per barrel, into the extremely overbought conditions. But if you take a look at the daily time frame chart, you can see that this is the beginning of the conflict, right? This is the beginning of the conflict. Let me just take a look here to see the trend, the technical resistance, 77.58. That's the latest swing high from the June 13, 2025. So any hit of this level, any test of this level, any breakout above this level is new swing high for the crude oil. Oil is up, gold is up, euro dollar down, cable down. What is going on with the digital gold? We call it how? We call it Bitcoin. What is going on with the Bitcoin? This is daily time frame chart. Okay, that's fine. Let me switch to the 4-hour time frame chart. Well. The Bitcoin is not rallying. So the narrative for the Bitcoin being digital gold is like doesn't actually work these days anymore. So Bitcoin is steady, very steady at the level of 66,000 right now, just trading just below the 100 moving average on 4-hour time frame charts, 67,163. And as you can see, momentum is hovering around the level of 50. Nothing is going on with Bitcoin. Neither bulls nor bears have the ability to get the Bitcoin on their side. So right now we are just waiting for the breakout higher or lower. For now, no reaction. Keep watching the charts, guys. That's everything from me for today. Thank you very much for watching this analysis, and I hope I see you guys next time. Take care and bye bye.